There you have it.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the handle right where it should be. That's good, Dave. Right there's a good spot to take off. Was something loose in there?
No, it's fine. No, it's the motor run, everything. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I was more concerned about the piece flying. Absolutely. Watch that window. It's gonna go.
There might be a pinhole in the tank. It ran a little shorter than it normally does, but certainly nothing to worry
You've
about.
got a different prop and you got a different...
At the prop, I had to re-needle. I kept forgetting about the prop. This is...
You said it for like a couple of minutes.
What a project.
Yeah,
It's
you
your
said, yeah,
contest.
it's
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
And if you don't write about this for Control Line World, shame on you. I brought the camera to take the appropriate pictures.
All right.
Did you?
At your house, we'll all line up.
You take the pictures. I might even have to go over now and put in an official flight.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed.
How many more times are you gonna say that?
You know.
But were you impressed?
Because he's windy?
You gotta realize, I've heard about these repair-a-thons over the years at the Nats and different meets and stuff. But to actually see one of them,
we're 2 for 2.
most guys would have written this airplane off.
I don't want to be 3 for 3.
We're 2 for 2 this year already.
What was the first
I've
one?
only been to 2 contests. Well, 3
Here's the deal. Feel it out a little bit because the wind is changing everywhere. Don't
the wind
be a hero.
The wind is banging from different directions.
Yeah.
It's swirling, and with these trees here, and you got, you're in the middle
but
of
you're
something
definitely
there.
getting flights. I mean,
Yeah.
It's not
David.
horrible.
Out to the
Go
handle,
get him, kid.
Get him, David!
Hey! Hey!
I want to see a 2-foot bottom.
Well, I got up quick.
But he's got to do it. Huh? I hope Elliot doesn't walk through there.
Elliot!
Just in case he has to back up. There the tail stick, it's all right. Bumpy air.
Boy, in the air, you can't even tell it's... Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Pretty air.
Obviously, when we were sanding it, we got some junk in the tank. We're going to have to clean out what was in the filter, but if that's the only thing we got to do, and Dave had an idea tonight at Bill Hummel's, we'll loosen the tail. The tail is a little bit crooked, and just put a shim under there.
Right.
We could do that. Bill must have some 60-foot plywood, so all right, let Elliot fly, let it cool down, so at least it's a little bit easier to start. It was, when it's hot, oh man.
You think it just was hot, period, when you would cause
Well,
that
if
too?
there's junk in a filter, it doesn't pull fuel.
Right.
Don Herdman's grandson's flying in the back. He shot some video, I think, while we were repairing a plane. Unauthorized windy footage, I don't know. I know he was shooting some with his camera too. Anyway, looks like we're about 2 or 3 steps away from being... Obviously we got to straighten out the tail, and we're going to try to run it one more time rich just to see if more stuff is going to come out of the tank. But in the course of the repair, that little vent, the cover was off 2 or 3 times and it fell in the dirt. I don't know if that was it, but that certainly didn't help. All right, Elliot's getting ready to fly. But it's sure a good feeling to know it's back in the air. And we're in some pretty bumpy air here right now anyway, so I'm not sure we're really accomplishing a lot, but it's better than working on it, sitting up there in the bunker. And that little bunker worked out pretty good. Who's flying this, Elliot now?
Elliot, yeah.
Okay.
This ought to be interesting.
Yeah. Outboard wing is up.
He did a flap tweak on this when we were in the garage.
Oh,
did, huh?
he went too far. It's up now.
The outboard wing is up.
You should have a tab on the top of the out. Didn't he? We made a trim tab yesterday.
He cut it and glued it.
Oh, well,
glued it
yeah,
over.
I see. You can see it's down. It's too far down. It needs to come up.
Right.
Now it's going to get soft on insides is what's going to happen. It was soft on outsides yesterday.
Yeah,
All right.
See the wing?
Yeah. So we'll straighten this out on the next flight. He's got the razor and his hot stuff out here already. We can straighten that out in one more flight. Still young and still handsome. Wow, you're on my videos, you know.
I know.
You're a famous guy.
We're on all the videos.
Very famous.
All the videos.
Ferrari, see that Ferrari flag there? Wow. Wow. So you got cool stuff. What do you got we can't live without? Oh my God, he's got a lot of stuff here. How can you live without hobby supplies?
Elliot walks in, he says, okay, let's get started.
Yeah, get out the shopping bag. I found a bunch of stuff in the back last time.
Yeah, we had stuff out
We
there.
found
What was going
some.
on? We had a blast.
What did we find it?
T-Rex, or is that?
No.
Let's see what Elliot's found. This is a very cool hobby shop.
Let's get started.
Let's get with it. He's got a lot of cool stuff. This is like the old days, like a Brodak hobby shop. Whoa. Do. For any of the younger people who have never been to a really old hobby shop where they have real hobby stuff. Wow. What a throwback to the good old days. Miniature machine screws. What do you got? Wow. Ferrari spinner. Elliot, buy some 2mm metric wrenches.
Yes.
Don't be a baby. Buy 2 of them because you'll lose one right away.
Oh my goodness, there's another.
Why don't you buy Midgley some of this green fuel tubing for his plane? Make him happy.
Does he need some of that? Yeah, sure.
He absolutely can't live without it.
Oh, okay. I'll get you some of that.
Don't.
To go with his plane.
They got some of your Kawasaki green. They got a Testarossa? Oh, an Enzo.
Yep.
Enzo Ferrari. Enzo. That's a nice scoop. We need scoops next year. We need scoops. Amazing how many things there are in the world of model planes. Unbelievable.
I bought some.
Look at that green Kawasaki
Yeah,
green.
I bought green tubing.
They got the green thing for the exhaust deflector for your Kawasaki green plane.
Yeah, except I don't use it.
It's unreal. For such a small place, there's really a lot of stuff in here.
That's how you get that. Because you didn't get it on tight. Even though it shrinks, the stuff goes back to its original state after a while.
Look at this.
What if we cut those down? If you cut it down, you could put it on your 90.
Hollow it out.
Lyle, if you thought I was a cool guy, you would buy me this for my Testarossa. We'll cut it down. Get your checkbook out. Who would take one of
Oh,
these?
look at the price.
18. It's $50. What, for a guy like a guy in your income bracket?
Oh, sure.
One less tank of gas in a Ferrari. What are you worried about? Plenty of Brodak products here, as you can expect. You know, well stocked. It's unbelievable. Huh? There's just a back room within a back room within a back room within a back room. 3-blade props. 3-blade props.
That's right. You can have
10 miles.
10 miles. Right. Yeah, I read that somewhere.
But it has full range capability.
So,
it has full-size helicopter capability.
Given that, then you're investing in a radio that you can take somewhere else too.
That's correct.
A very cool place. Very unbelievable. You can't imagine until you're here how much stuff. How much stuff is in this building. Really is cool. What, are you going to take lessons? How do you turn it on?
It's gotta be on.
There's a plug on the floor.
I don't think it's on.
We're giving this guy a valuable time and the computer's not on.
Oh, there's another one up front. The one we got.
Let's go play with the other one. Oh, this is cool. Look at this, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is cool as can be.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's neat as can be.
A Warthog. Look at the wheels.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think the real Warthog has that exact wheel.
They don't have those kinds of wheels, but
Man, that is slick. You could make a little control line scale
like
thing out
Peter
of this.
Michael wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those high temperature ones?
High temp, big.
Elliot, I think you should buy this little Warthog and we can take it down a field and fly it. Dave knows how to fly RC. He's no problem.
Yeah, Midgley's flown RC before. Right here.
Right into the ground.
Right into the ground. Right into the screen.
They got a lot of train stuff here too, Wendy.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of train stuff too.
I know you.
What I need is a lot of Ducati stuff.
Oh, I think we're in the wrong store for that.
You got any model? They have motorcycle radio control models, you know.
Yes, they do.
I don't know if he's got any here. They had a Kawasaki at one time, I know. Yeah, let's see. Wow.
Rodex Strega.
Bob Zambelli, Strega.
Zambelli.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
He's classic stunter.
That's pretty cool. What kind of motors you got? An OS?
Sato.
A 4-stroke? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good project.
Does Alan still have a monthly column in there?
Yeah, I think
Every
he does.
month?
Well,
That is a great little hobby shop. Now this is the little town of Lee, Massachusetts we're going through. Little old New England town, a little trafficy, little housing. We're gonna go get the Ferrari flag because it looks like we were hoping tonight it'd be a flyable night, but it's blowing up a storm here. So the plan is we're gonna get out early in the morning tomorrow, have breakfast at 5 in the morning and get out to the field. Just kidding. Just kidding. Look at the clouds and look, it's raining. It's bright sun out and it's raining. And we're on our way to Bill Hummel's. We're gonna go straight to Bill Hummel's. Look at the sun shining brightly. The beautiful sun shower. Actually, they got their contest in today. Mike Chiodo was the winner. And tomorrow is Pampa classes. I think they have classic and old time today. But boy, Bill Hummel usually throws a really great party, and he has, boy, a beautiful home and a beautiful workshop, so we always enjoy having a little cookout with Bill. Look at the Berkshire Mountains. Look at this. Oh my God. This is a very scenic part of the country. We're still on the western end of Massachusetts, and then between the western end of Massachusetts and the Hudson River is where Bill resides, in a town called Nassau. Not far from the Hudson River. We're gonna wait for the crowd that doesn't have Easy Pass. Look at these white rocks. I think this is all part of that same granite. The outcropping of white rocks here. Granite, marble, whatever that is. Pretty cool.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, they get stuck in the no easy pass lane. They're stuck. Look at the sky getting all black. Oh, Bill, for your party. No, we don't need any tornadoes. We're down on the final leg of our journey to Bill's house, Bill and Ann. It's 260.
Twin white mailboxes on the right. Let's say 258, 260. That's 50.
I know it's kind of an unusual entrance. I remember that.
Yeah, two houses together is what it is.
Last year we were going through here, we saw deer just running wild. Bill actually has them in the back of his house. Oh, that's a nice setup there. Ooh, look at the pond. Ooh, nice. Landscape mowed, manicured, whatever. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I remember this from last year. Very nice. Beautiful piece of property. But wait till you see the shop. The man has a shop to die for. As we make the trek up onto the deck. Hey! Pole vault in.
No, you're not gonna pole vault. No, we got 4.
Same amount? 4?
Yeah, still got 4.
You're right.
Hi.
Hello, 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 hello. Where's the doggies? Hey!
Oh, hi.
That's Yogi.
I forgot Yogi's name.
Yogi, yeah.
You have 3. You have the little one.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm here every month.
Okay, Ruben, let's hear it. Hey! Hey, Stevie. Hey!
Well, an hour and a half ago, he says, we're right around the corner from you.
Yeah, what the hell did you do?
Around the corner, we're at the flying field. Is that where you were?
Was anybody down there?
Us.
How was the air? Good?
We got wet. We got wet.
Yeah, you got wet? Welcome. Come on in. Have some
Flying
food.
field,
Come
it's
on.
raining?
Have some food.
I've been asked to say a few words about Mr. Etnowski.
Good. By who? Is this an authorized autobiography?
Because I understand it's his birthday today. Is this
Correct.
true? Is this
Correct.
true? Are you going to tell us your age?
I'm going to take the 5th. 63.
63, and a young 63.
A young, firm 63. A svelte 63.
One person next to you can probably attest one way or another to that.
No.
I don't know.
Never bleached his hair once.
I'm going to volunteer. Well, I've been asked to say a few words about you. It's very difficult for me to do this because Windy is probably one of the best friends I have in the world. He's seen me through all kinds of scrapes, and I've known him for, what, 12 years maybe?
Oh,
longer.
at least, yeah.
Yeah, and my first...
I'm crying. It hurts so bad.
12 long.
This is difficult to do enough.
Leave him alone.
You're the big guy that preaches to the choir. You want me to say stuff about you?
The first time I met Windy, I gave him a call from England because I used to live on the wet, miserable island. And I called Windy and I said, "You're Windy Etnowski. I'm actually speaking to you." Because since a kid, I'd read all his articles. Because Windy's kind of a young pup, but he has got a lot of experience of writing articles. So I used to read his articles and think how fantastic Windy was. So I called him and I said, "Wow, I'm really talking to Windy Etnowski. Could I come visit you? Could I come and say hello?" And he said, and you know, you're famous. And he said, "Yep, you'll be famous too when you come and visit me. You're on video."
And I was right.
So I think it's testament to your personality, the number of people who love you, Windy.
Yep, I agree.
And,
You get no argument from me. Humility above all.
and yes, and your humility. It's breathtaking. So happy birthday, Windy.
Thank you.
And maybe we could all wish him happy birthday. Has he got anything to blow out?
Hey! Hey!
It's also Lyle's birthday.
And Lyle's birthday too.
Happy birthday
Day to you. Put it right on here. Day to you.
Dog's gonna eat her.
Hey, get him away from the camera. Hey. Day to you. Hey.
Lyle.
There's Lyle's. Get on it, Lyle. Hey! Hey!
Jerry Garcia, maybe.
Yeah, Jerry
Wow.
is right.
Is that a Lampione bakery cake? Oh, that looks good.
Jerry Garcia.
Great speech, Elliot. Great. I saw it auctioned off on eBay.
I had to walk a couple of my house for a year.
Got a pen? Got a cup?
I made it all the way to #1. I'd love to be #5 10 years in a row, but I never got there.
10, 18.
Number 1.
18, 10. 10 isn't even half.
But yeah, but you got to look at the. Nobody has 11 crops.
Nobody. They won't live long enough, even if you start now. And you win every year, it won't be enough.
That's well, you know, that's quite a feat. I mean, 11 compost wins.
I think I get the right amount of respect out of this group. None. Hey, why don't we all see Bill Hummel's shop when he's got a minute? Got anything new in your shop?
Yeah.
Let's go see your shop.
Hey, Frank, can you keep an eye on
I'll bring in my Gieske Nobler kit.
Yeah, you want to take a walk?
Bring it in the shop.
Take a walk, Carl. Take a walk.
Let's see. Let's check out Bill's shop.
Bye.
When I come back, we'll have dessert.
You already had dessert.
You want to look see the 22 airplanes that Bill never finished?
Oh! A stick.
I think somebody wants to get locked in the men's room.
More low-resolution pictures.
Somebody wants to get locked in the
How do you set that camera on lowest possible resolution? Let's see this. Check this out. Oh, yeah. This is some shop, baby. Where's Elliot? Elliot has never seen a shop. Is Elliot down there already?
Probably is.
Yell out on the porch for Elliot to come out. See the shop. Oh, Elliot, look at this shop. Oh my God, look at this. Big as Uvar Hazy.
See hurricane? And I like the look of a hurricane, but I wanted to build. I took the profile drawing and just made it a full fuse.
Look at this world-class shop. Look at this, 12, 15 planes under
Nice and light,
construction.
you know. So everything is pretty well hollowed and pretty thin. And when I get a chance, I'm going to get this painted up and get it ready to go. Uh-oh. There you go. The Gieske Nobler component kit.
Oh, I want to see that. How is that?
I don't know. We'll find out in just a minute when we open it up.
Let's have some fun with Lyle. We'll take out every third rib.
This stuff you can do with a Brodak. You buy a wing, just the
Right.
ribs for like $12.
Yep.
You build the wing and then put any fuse on you want.
Right.
And I always
Customize
like the
it.
little hurricane. So that's
Yeah.
I
wanted to see that. Oh, I was going to
Yeah, I'll get this out of here.
Is he selling?
I don't know where it's here. Yeah, let's get this out of here.
What is that, a smoothie?
Yeah, this is smoothie
Oh,
arc.
smoothie?
Or arc, whatever. We took it and tissued and doped. Put new controls in it. So it's set up for Fox 35. As soon as we get a chance to get it finished, we'll Bob Palmer will live again.
What was that, like 25 years?
Yeah. Oh, you too? I gotta take it from you too? Yeah. Alright.
Well, what is this? This is Steve Moon's kit now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a couple of the little things I noticed in the
I take
way
from
the
best.
covering, for what I paid to find covering with.
This is not covering. You're supposed to take this off.
It's supposed to,
It's wrapped in cellophane.
but this
They cellophane wrap it. Didn't you ever buy a Milky Way? He eats the wrapper. Well, no wonder he doesn't like it. Let's see. Let's see the flap.
Wait a minute here.
Oh, man.
Is it off, Billy?
It's got a walk in it?
Do you ever buy a bowl of rice and go check? Let's see if every kernel of rice is it.
this is
Build it. It'll fly fine. Stop being a baby.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I
Shut
think I'll buy
up.
the kit instead. Or just make it
so this.
Let's see the
Now, what
fuselage.
did Steve Moon said? You scuffed this up with.
Yeah, I started to scuff it
Scuff
up.
and put
600 paper.
So
So I started scuffing on
and then
it.
you
use
put
one
silk-
coat.
This is
One
scuffed
coat,
with
they say
600
covers 'cause
paper.
It doesn't go through.
That's so fun.
I don't know how-
What is this? Is this saran wrap or what?
No.
That's SLC, the combat,
What's the name?
the combat
guys use.
Okay. But is it meant to be painted? I mean, I
It
just
could be painted bare if you scuff it with,
What he said the best thing is put
put silk span over it.
Control Line World about it.
oh,
There is?
I don't remember reading that though.
Yeah, it was in Control Line World. Well,
What's this? Oh, the wheel
wheel
pants,
pants.
laser cut. Okay. This looks pretty nice. I gotta
Yeah, but
look
look
at
at
this.
it. Look at it. Down.
What about it? My tail has a warp in it. What are you talking about? What the hell are you flying? Let me see this thing.
I've seen a whole bunch of them. I've never seen one break, but I would never do it.
Yeah. I mean, do you trust this, or do you just
What?
do you go build this the way it is? or-
Yeah.
What's
Pull test it.
The crimps.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, pull test them though. I mean, yo, that goes without saying.
Really?
Huh?
Yeah.
you can. Well, you can, or you can put put silk
yeah.
span
I
over it,
started-
and only one coat of dope because it doesn't go through.
can't go through,
to
yeah.
the wood.
I did 600.
Let's try it. Bill, you got any 600 paper and some tissue? I want to see this and demonstrated. Then Lyle won't get appearance points.
I did 600 paper just on.
Give me a part that you don't care. You can send back to. This looks pretty nice. Taking stuff up.
And today Wendy is saying, you got any sandpaper? Any grit.
Any grit. Any grit. When you're doing my kind of work, any grit. Go rip out a piece of pavement. Elliot, did you see this?
I already
Check
did
this out.
600 paper on this piece.
Let Elliot do it.
This piece is already 600.
Best I can do is 320 right now.
Okay, sand with some
It's already
320 there.
sanded 600.
Well, I want to put some dope in, see if it sticks.
Oh, then we got to get paper and.
Bill's got some dope here, it doesn't matter. Any color, what do we care?
There.
All right,
that's the
sand,
thing.
sand one little spot on this and see if the dope sticks.
I don't know.
Can you get the stuff off?
I don't know if it matters. Does this matter? You don't want. There's a little.
Not a bit. Don't be a baby. Grace, I never seen a bigger bunch of babies in my fly the damn thing.
Maybe it's the glass.
And this is before he crashed it. You should see it after he
No
crashed it.
matter which way it turned, it's not straight.
I don't know how. Well, I don't remember. I read the
Oops,
article.
sorry.
I don't remember because they had all the other plane that brought that was
50-50
shot this way too.
This is all laser cut?
Yeah.
Oh, everything in China is laser cut. They haven't invented the knife yet. But I want to see the dope stick to this. Do a part.
I'm not sure how bad's the flap. The flap was worse than.
Well, here, stand up.
The other flap's worse.
But this, I don't think this wasn't made in China. I don't think.
Yeah, it was.
What?
Sure it was.
No.
They can't make this stuff in America. Can't even make the box in America. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. This flap.
Especially for such low rates, 50 cents an hour.
I got to see how this sticks to this.
I can see something made here.
Larry Scrinsey buys planes covered with this stuff all the time.
I sanded both
Sorta.
of those already.
Come to my house. I'll show
Little
you.
blockage.
You can peel this right off.
Close too much to put this out.
Well, pressure comes right off.
I sanded these already.
This is like clear monocoat.
Yeah, no, I want to see how the paint sticks because paint on polyfilm is really a tough thing. That's a tough sell.
Do you know about this film? This is supposed to
No, I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Talk is cheap. I want to see it.
Plane is as strong as the
All I want to see is one spot the size of a couple of postage stamps.
Just
They
like
use it mostly on the.
And if it sticks,
It's film
You're in?
covering that now you have to paint. If you're gonna do film
Oh, we're
covering,
not
it's the
putting
stuff you
paper
don't
on
have
it?
to
We're just
paint.
gonna paint it.
well, either way. What you could put tissue over. You got to put a coat of dope on before you tissue it. Yeah, nice brushes.
That'll work.
Let's see. That's auto primer?
No, this is just product dope.
Oh, okay.
Dark silver.
Hey, auto primer's not too.
That's what I paid. $200 uncovered. You can cover in that plastic? No. When I found this covered in plastic.
It looks like it's sticking pretty good, right?
It's $150.
Right. Yeah.
What's the humidity down here? Oh, it's 98.
Well, with everybody sweating, all these sweat bombs that don't use deodorant.
I don't paint from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
I don't like
There's no painting going on down here.
That actually looks like it's sticking pretty good.
Control system in the song.
No, it's not beating up right
Now, where it isn't sanded,
I don't know what it is.
will it stick to where it isn't sanded, even at a little bit?
Yeah, paint anything.
You can wipe it. You can wipe it right off.
Something that he hasn't sanded.
Well, I haven't sanded an elevator or a stair.
Okay, just put a spot on there. Let's see if it sticks.
It's not ours. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if it's sanded, so shows you what these guys know.
If it would take dope
It either
straight,
sticks or it doesn't stick.
if it would take dope straight, that would
Take dope.
save a lot.
But it is, when you create a tooth, it is better.
Yeah, it'll take dope straight.
Because now, when that dries, if you put tape on it, you might pull up the paint.
Yeah, I can't imagine it just going on the unsanded.
No.
But never take for granted that that's the case. I want to see it in real life before I take that for granted.
What's the last criminal world? Not the last issue, the one before.
But now here's an interesting question.
The whole article.
If you look at the hardware that he sent,
they designed a new plane,
take out,
and it had this film on it. Brodak was supposed to come out with it.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? I don't remember.
What was it?
It was in Control Line World. They had the article about the Nobler covered in the
Here's
film, and then
one
the back
horn with the bushing. But the other horn,
and they said Brodak was
no bushing.
Supposed to have a ball line.
An RC mount.
Yeah. So you don't need the bushing?
No.
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yeah, with the RC mount.
And what kind of hinges are these?
I put an RC mount in my score.
Or these gotta be replaced with Dupros?
65 on it. And it
That's all right.
perfectly. I don't know if I would do it with Tiger 60. I got a hold of Brad Walker. I said, will it work with the Tiger 60? He said, absolutely, no problem, don't worry. I said, have you done it? He said, sure, no problem. So, I don't know.
When I started being a bit
good with the RC mount on it.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's pretty interesting.
The wood is too heavy.
I don't know, because they say
Build minimally, you still...
What Steve Moon was
there was a
get it
whole
with
article about how
either
to
600
finish
grit or
in there.
Scotch-Brite.
Well, this is 600 grit. What I just gave you.
Dope on medium silk span.
That's what I'm going to do.
And then from then on, we treat it like any other dope finish. That's what he suggested.
You've got a silk span over there?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why would you cover it then?
Why would they bother putting this shit on there?
David, why does Saturn have rings? You know, it's just one of those questions that we'll probably never know. No, I don't know.
So I bring in the basket case?
Way to list this table clear off, yeah.
I just looked it up online, because I heard about it. And I wanted to see if they had it.
I don't know. Is this some kind of an iron-on covering? This
I don't know.
SLC stuff?
I don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
So, I don't like it.
Did it dry?
No.
If it's dry, should be dry by now.
Sure it's dry.
No.
You got Busso's old plane?
That brings back memories, huh?
Yeah. That looks like my head on the engine.
Probably is.
Maybe I should get this back.
This is what they're using for hardware. Does that look like something? Good, like a Tom Morris type of thing? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is look like a Tom Morris.
Okay.
Pretty cool plane, huh?
It looks fine.
It's heavy.
Okay.
The planes that are pre-built, they don't have to be. They're not made to be
That was
like
a cool looking plane when it came.
Yashenko sharks.
He built some really cool stuff.
Oh, Steve was great.
This is I talked to Steve about this. After I flew it, this thing flies incredibly well.
Yeah.
And with just a
Is that a 46?
double star 54.
Okay.
Double star.
Yeah.
It flies incredibly well. So I told him, I said, okay, what's the scoop on this? It's a stock Magnum wing. They just cut down a little bit off the
Middle of
ends.
the wingtip, he's
And
got
then he built his own stylish fuse for it. It's basically a sick magnet.
This is real nice up by the nose. I like
Don't
this.
you remember
Yeah,
that?
Magnus moments. Yes.
I don't know.
Sig
And
Magnus
then it got all
moments.
these little wrinkles.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking for $200.
Yeah, this is.
I said, this thing can't fly. This is going to be a ton. You want to see this thing fly? This thing is incredible.
Wow. I remember it
in the
flying.
air. Yeah.
Well, Magnums flew well as long as you didn't make them too heavy because the
It's
wing
about
was thin.
64 ounces right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that motor shows a lot of promise. It really does.
Yeah, you put silk span over these.
I think you should buy it, Elliot.
Yeah, how much do you want for it?
He wants a Ducati. So you'll have to buy two of them for us. Which model would you like, the yellow one or the red one?
Are you selling this?
Disappointed.
No.
No, we're just teasing him.
This is on loan from Lenny Harding.
Oh, is it?
It's one of those suspended loan deals.
Oh, it's from Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard.
Feels like wind control.
You want to meet him?
Yeah,
Like we said.
What else you got down there?
A guy named Doug Grinham over in Australia came up with a Venus in 1957.
Right.
All right, this is one of 3 classic Regal Venuses out there. Fox 35, very Vico Chief.
Airfoil?
Yeah,
Oh,
airfoil.
okay.
Thing flies like a dream. Incredible.
So it's a Chiefus.
A Chiefus, yeah. You know,
Or a cheese ball without
Fox
cheese.
35,
Yeah.
nice fine little airplane. Came out about 41 ounces, 42 ounces. Flew right off the board. This Doug Grinham's got to be like an older guy in Australia.
Hey, hey, don't go there with that old guy stuff.
But he certainly knows how to design nice airplanes, you know?
None of that put them to sleep when they get old.
Yeah, really, really.
Billy, you don't have enough toys. I can see the root of your unhappiness. You need a model railroad down here to give you something to do. And I'd start restoring a 55 Chevy if you can.
I didn't think electric was going to catch on, so Dave Chang built an electric Oriental.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, and somehow along the way it came here. Okay, so we.
Oh, so you grafted on a firewall?
Yeah, grafted on a firewall. Took all the electric stuff out. It's now 48 ounces.
But the guys do it the other way. They take a gas plane and put a drill battery in it. Isn't that what that guy did?
This flies great. It's incredible what this thing will do. But I also found Dave Chang builds a little light. You know, so we had.
Well,
we were
with the electric thing.
With making the squares and the tail was kind of.
It's like a dragon kite.
Fred Fitty, the king of the understatement upstairs. Fred says, "I don't think it's supposed to do that." The tail's flopping in the wind.
Sure it is, Fred.
No, so that's a.
All right, so let's see the beast here.
This is the biggest piece.
Yeah, that doesn't look like anything can't be fixed. Why would you not fix that? Don't drop it, you'll break it. Hey, you're scratching my plane here. Don't scratch the plane. No, that should be no problem to fix. You join the wing separately, cut out the bottom of the body, and then put the wing back in. Don't try to plug in the wings like plugging in a light plug.
Yeah.
You want to join the wings outside the body and glass the middle. You notice how they broke nice right on the middle?
Yeah.
Then just take these parts and
tell Mr. Hummel.
And do this just like we did with the.
Hummel thinks that it's trash. Let's go in and see what he.
No, that's not trash. We're going back to the build-a-thon here. All right, let's go see. Trash-a-thon. This Bill needs more toys. He's a deprived individual.
Isn't he?
A man without toys. Show me a man without toys. Oh, we got another one here.
Yes.
Lay it out there on the table.
This is a Clementi Cappy Heinkel 100. This is
yeah.
legal. Yeah, just push the.
Close the door.
Thanks, Don.
I got it. Here, I want to see what the wings.
But we're just joking about. They flew these things, everything. They flew on Fox 35s.
All right, 27 and a half, so it's 55.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ours will be here.
So you'll.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Wow,
Amazing, isn't
yes,
it?
that's what I guessed.
Absolutely amazing.
What goes in here, Fox?
Tiger 46.
46, yeah. How thick is the wing? Oh, that's a nice thick.
Yeah, not bad.
That's a pattern master
Not
wing,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah. So I got a nice, your scoops are going to go in. Your,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your exhaust stacks are going in there.
Yeah, that mold is worn out, man. We made about 2,000 of them already.
Really?
Oh my God, they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
We built a couple little things over the winter.
So you got a Defender? What's a Defender?
A Defender is a privateer, just expanded a little bit. It was in Flying Models a couple years back. It's an Allen Brickhouse design.
Okay.
Pegasus. I think that's a great looking little airplane.
Pegasus.
This is my 60 size United. Where's Bobby Lampione?
Oh, tell him, don't even go there.
Oh, leave Lampione out of it.
Don't even go there?
His head will get bigger. We'll have to lock him in the men's room.
All right, here's the key.
Let's tell him you abandoned his design as inappropriate.
Yeah, the United will not fly.
No, write United and put that European thing with a line going through it.
The key to foam wings that Wendy taught me 100 years ago, the key to foam wings is the fiberglass ellipses. You put these ellipses on the outside, you'll never...
That's Big Jim stuff.
That's Big Jim technology,
yeah. You bet.
You know, it's not enough just to wrap the middle. These ellipses really spread the force out. Much better than internal spars, which never seem to work
tons
right.
better.
The key to foam wings.
Here's the last of the horns, by the way.
Yeah, there's never going to be any more either.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Isn't that the key to a foam wing? Don't use foam.
I'm gonna start digging
What
into my
else?
basement deeper.
What else? Oh yeah.
So,
This had the fiberglass ellipses. I want you to know that he
well, you didn't do the right amount. How many did you do?
we did them just the way he said. Let me
There
show
should
you
be more.
how windy taught you.
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to. It's,
knows it is.
You're not supposed to fly into a brick wall or whatever you did here. Dave, get the glue. Fix. You got. That's the stab, not the elevators. There you go. You had it right. Up. There you go. Plug it in.
They're all projects I've started. Just have it.
But you understand, you don't want to repair something by plugging it in. Like he's plugging this in.
That's not the way.
That's nonsense. You want to pull it out, glass it, and then glue it back in. Right. Then it won't break again.
No, I don't.
Just get them from Bob.
Wish I did.
Great. You gotta, think of what you're gonna do next.
All right, what's he gonna do here? We're gonna let's do scimitar.
10 of them in a row.
This is everything I have.
I saw a picture of
It's
the
either
shop with all the planes lined up.
it's either salvageable or
Well, it's not.
Shelf
It's,
that's going up in the bathroom that I'm fixing. Here's the mirror that's going up in the bathroom. Stuff you go through.
you believe these guys? Now there's a man who knows how to fix planes. Stevie comes over to my house one day, lays it out on the front lawn.
Incredible.
No problem. It's only in 2 million pieces. So you got it back together though, right?
One of many.
That one I've run the front line, I did not get back together.
The one you crashed in dead air though. You got it back
That
together.
one I got back together.
Okay. Not everybody makes it to the finals. This is some shop, huh? If I had this shop, you need a conveyor belt to take the planes out the door. That'd be. What a place, man! What a house! Unreal. Some shop. Well, I don't care about the house as much as the square footage down here. Yeah. That was the first person who disagreed with Bill at the firehouse. He's still in the trunk.
I watched Bob do it. I got the
Here's how you do this. This is where it killed me.
I got the video.
Bill,
Yes, sir.
you must have an encyclopedic memory because you've got all these projects. How do you remember all of the little details?
That's one.
Because you do all the work.
I don't. Something will sit here for a while, and I'll go back to work on it, and I'll people find the flaps.
So what you do?
Right, so I'll build a
On
new
your
set of flaps for it, and then a week later I'll find the flaps up on the shelf here.
That makes me feel
You
a
know?
lot.
Oh no, I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
You've made me feel a lot better.
You feel better now already, right?
Elliot.
Yes, okay, so what am I supposed to say about that?
You're supposed to tell them it better be.
Whoa, if you don't know that.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Whoa. 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 You could trade in your coupon for USA 1 plans for a set of Midgley plans. Set of Elliott Scott airbrush plans.
That's a good sized plane for you.
Go get that thing Hummel had and plug the wing in.
For an old man.
Yeah. Hang it up on a wall so you can see. You can't see when it's in vertical position. That's pretty nice. We got about 30 sets of plans pre-sold already. That's it. Put it up on a wall. Don't drop it. Put it up higher. You're flying too low. You'll crash. That's too high. You're not going to get max. There it is, right there.
What the hell's your grandfather been teaching you?
Yeah. What's Gramps on drugs? Come on. Now I can't see the scoop. Put some tape on it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now stand back. And there you go. Chunk. Here it comes out of a wing over. Oh, nice corner.
You better lock the door tonight.
Like a couple of 46s, a couple of 60s, a couple of big Jim 60s in here.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow!
A couple of
couple of big windy 60s in there too.
Yeah.
Slobber.
Well, you just can't. You know, you can't.
You can't have enough of a good thing.
Can't have
Can
enough
you?
of.
No.
Never.
It's the same as ice cream.
Yeah, really. Tiger 60, as long as you take care of them, you can put new rings in them and they keep running for quite a while.
You don't need to put new rings in them. You just pull out a new one.
Or you can...
Why do you need to put rings in those?
I mean, that's like the whole thing with the ashtray in the car. When it gets full, you just get a new car.
Yeah.
With the Ducati, right? You get a fingerprint on the mirror, you just go get another one.
Yeah. Super Tigers.
Super Tigers. Where have I heard that before?
Then you want to see the real future stunt?
Yes.
Here we go. Merco 61.
Right.
Right here, there's the futurist stunt.
That's right.
1950.
52. That's what Big Jim had in his pattern master.
That's what I got from you with the
Yeah, it's only got one glow
That's why you
plug.
got it.
I know. What? The bearings are bad at one of them.
That's why you got it. You don't think he's going to give you anything worthwhile, do you?
The small case Merco, the old small case, drops right into Tiger 60 mounts.
Right.
That's what Big Jim
had in his
years
white
ago.
the white pattern master.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be.
The timing is the same as the early Super Tigers.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to.
You know, so you get a chance. He's going to go in that red plane that we have no name for yet. So.
What's its name?
Yeah, what's its name? Yeah.
I'm gonna find what's its name today.
Everywhere, okay?
They don't make mufflers like that anymore. Wow.
That's gonna.
And if you get sick of it, you just get HO train trucks and you can make a little steam engine out of it. You can make an N-gauge big boy out of that or something.
Give them fancy finishes. Oh my gosh. The guy who got hold of Merco didn't care about quality. It wasn't a model maker, didn't understand that they had to.
That's actually for Matt Newman's next Stuka. The aluminum body.
Oh, it sure does.
You guys are so mean. So mean.
I don't know how anybody builds that one.
You got to put Mercury on your list.
What is this one? That's it's called a Jazzer. It's an Australian design. Doug Grinham.
You don't have any Australian planes? I don't have any. I'm so shocked. With all those kangaroos hanging around your house, you don't have any Australian planes? My God, how do you expect to get ahead in modeling? That's cool.
Well, you got enough of them.
You need a little more Brodak dope, though. I see you're running a little low. You're down to 40 quarts.
I got
Pair work in it. Put a double star 54 in it, and I said, you know, Lenny, this thing is going to fly worth a dime. This thing flies the nuts. This is a sweetheart thing. It's basically a Sig Magnum, all right? With Steve's, Steve is an incredibly talented artist, so he makes every plane look gorgeous. He's never designed an ugly airplane, and this thing flies. Oh my gosh, it flies itself.
Quite a unique place. Everybody's getting ready to leave now.
Now what happened to?
Head out. We got to get directions back to the motel.
Let's come back tomorrow. Yes.
Can you fly any closer here than the flying floor?
Yeah, actually, we have a little town park about 10 minutes south here.
As we're leaving here, we want to see if we see any deer. You got to go slow. I remember from the last time, the deer were right here. Oop, something just was running across the road, a frog or something. We are really up in the woods here. Look at the sky. Oh, I hope it's nice tomorrow.
Oh, beautiful.
No deer. We didn't see any deer this year. But Bill has them actually right in his backyard. They feed him. They got all their crops protected, deer-proofed. All right, off to the motel. So it's Sunday morning in the beautiful Berkshires. Sunday morning, day 3 of competition. Day 3 of being up here in Lee, Mass. Simply beautiful day coming our way. Great party at Bill and Ann's last night. That shop is unbelievable, isn't it? That's probably the biggest workshop I've ever seen. Certainly bigger than mine. There's Buddy welcoming us to the field. Buddy, oh Buddy. Has he taken any legs off yet?
Not yet.
Buddy. Buddy.
Oh no, those doggies.
Oh, what a day at Lee. Day 3 at Lee. Yep. Unlike yesterday, today it's dead. No air. As Dave Midgley gets a warm-up flight. Sunday morning. Bright, sunny day. Dick Carvel's P-51. Yeah, he's backing up too. Backup cities. Flights on. Okay, Dave Eiskens is getting a warm-up flight this morning. Dead air. We sucked up some crap in the tank yesterday, but that's okay. Looks okay now. This looks okay now, Dave. Rich, don't you just love these wounded warbirds? Now look, this is funny. Dave had somebody take a nail and put it in his shoe so he can't back up. What a story. Oh my God. What a story. Well, it's dead air right now, you can see. Totally dead.
It's dead, yeah.
Yeah, they cry about everything. Bunch of babies. Clear! Clear the prop! Bong! And he gets hit in the head. What'd you do, paint the circle? Yeah. All right, good man. Good investment in keeping a plane in one piece.
I ran into Todd Lee twice this past week. Really? Yeah, just in crossing in our path. I was telling him that this is the one a year I got no excuse not to go, and I was hoping you guys would be here. I was hoping you'd say hi. And I hadn't seen you in 3 years ago. Yeah, when I first, this is our third summer. Yeah. When we first moved back up here. So. Yeah, but it's dangerous. Yeah. It's not much Did you speak to my friend? Not last night. How come? And nobody was home. He may have been out at Laura's house having dinner or something. He was stupid last week. Ended up in the hospital because he was stupid. Got himself an infection.
It needs a little more tweaking, doesn't it? What do you think?
It's Rich, yeah. Well, we had a lean run yesterday. I think it picked up some dirt from that crash. Well, we can go in a little on a needle now.
I think so.
The air is dead anyway. You just want to be safe right now.
Classic and old country.
Rich, I got sunscreen in the box if you want any.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny, you can hardly see the repair while it's flying. Take a red ink marker and you wouldn't even see it, I don't think. But obviously over the winter, if this holds up over the next couple of gallons of fuel, it'll pay to do the refinish. It's just going to need the body refinished. Quite an amazing repair yesterday. I think everybody stepped up to the plate, and thanks to everybody. Had a real joint team effort getting it back together. DVM Polsky flying on the back circle. No, actually the circle they'll use for the contest. That's the biggest of the three. Room to spare. Travel by air. And Jim is on the Jim Sumner's with the triplane flying on the back circle where we flew yesterday. But the air is still a little dead, just a little dead here. So, who's up next? Jacobone. Rich Jacobone. All right. Rock and roll. You can see how high the weeds are. The weeds are actually higher than Rich's. But I think what they try to do here is each time they mow the grass, they take out another foot of weeds, which is nice. Although you could probably come by with a sickle bar and weed it out. But we really appreciate having this site. This is some nice site. And we are in one of the most beautiful parts of the country, the Berkshire Mountains of Western Massachusetts. Another wounded warbird, Rich's Striga. I think the only one here's got a new plane is Midgley, a plane that hasn't been put into a fence or into a barn or something. Anyway, quite an adventure yesterday. Actually, 2 days of adventure. We have a great team here, and it seems like it all bonds us as a brotherhood of crash repair people somehow that I can't explain. But pretty much whenever anybody has that kind of a situation, whether it's Mike Pratt or somebody within our group, somebody outside our group, I think they step up very nicely. We did it for Ken Tyser, Noel Drindak, other people that have had the Bob Gieske. Of course, the classic one is Mikey Pratt at the Lubbock Nats. I've tried to put some outtakes of that repair on I think on the Nats video. Oh yeah, he's backing up. See, it gets hairy when you're backing up. You're only a few feet away here. You got maybe a foot, 18 inches to spare there. Good old Strega. Another ship that Rich has gotten many years of good service out of. He plans on refinishing it over the winter. We'll probably get that on our subscriber videos, in part maybe, or in full. And I think Rich has already planned to join us up on the Build-A-thon. The Build-A-thon will be middle of October. I think October 21st we're going up there. October's going to be a busy month. We have Brazil first week, then a wedding in Vermont, and a Build-A-thon in New Hampshire. So we'll be on the road most of November, most of October. Probably won't be in the shop much at all. But I've been really stepping up to the plate and trying to keep up with orders on people that have asked for things, and especially the Zegras timers, which are half of the time sold out. We got a good stock of them now again, but it was really tough keeping them in stock for about a year. We were selling every one Sergio could make, especially in Japan. It seems like they've really gone overboard in Japan with them, and now with, I think its name is Igor Bergman. I hope I'm not saying his name right. Being second at the Worlds and coming real close to winning, you expect another spike in electric sales. But hey, and Mikey Palco, as always, really, everybody sees his plane is very impressed, including myself. Oh, don't you love when it does that? Mine does that about one time out of 10 and it just makes you crazy. All right, Rich Jacobone on a practice flight here at Lee Sunday morning. Now, several of the people were, I thought this was funny, they were really impressed when we got it back together in one day and an hour and 55 minutes. Well, that isn't the record, but we're sure glad to have them back. And believe me, we'll have a little subscriber video of the refinishing of the fuselage over the winter, I expect. In the meantime, we're just going to wear the wheels out. And Dave's got the big Rojet running on the first flip. Good boy. Wish I could say that. A one flipper, a penguin with one leg, a one flipper. Wearing his trademark orange shirt, that's a perfect match for the green plane, according to Dave. One of the style leaders of our event. Dave, there's never too many trim colors midgely. Actually, these are pretty much the colors of my my 91 Cardinal, the refinished one that got second at the Nats. That's too lean. How did I know that? When you let go of a plane and it goes 3 feet and almost shuts off but then keeps going, the next flight, open up the needle because you know it's too lean. You can tell ahead of time, and there's no point wasting tape here. That's a lesson we all learn, and one I hope we can pass on. You let go of a plane, it's too lean, next flight, back the needle out. Don't even try to adjust it, just back it out. I like the paint job.
I'm waiting to see this fly all weekend. I can't design anything. Mike,
so you copy it?
No, Mike designed it and I painted it like this.
Chioda designed this? Yeah. Well, he's got a good eye.
He made it, because I didn't know what to do.
Oh, it looks nice. I think it looks real nice.
I just told him I want colors and he...
Well, yeah, it'll show up good in the air.
You did the bottom, right? I made this because he didn't have that. I did that myself.
These fly real good anyway. What motor you got in there, Tiger?
51. Yeah. It's too small, right? Need a 77.
Well, for me, everything's too small.
I know.
A John Deere tractor is too small.
I still got the Legacy laying. I'm building a Legacy, and I got the off that Mike got me.
Yeah.
So I got 2 of them. You know what? Turn this over. This thing's not going to start. I know it.
Yeah, flip it over the first.
Why does it? It does like it doesn't.
They all do it.
Why is that?
Look, because you're not lucky.
It doesn't.
You ever go to Las Vegas? One guy hits the pot, one doesn't. No kidding.
Right.
I'm the one that doesn't hit the pot.
Turn it over. Let's do it this way.
Yeah, the paint looks nice. He's renamed his plane Bella Lugosi, the Ducati dealer. Just hold it by the tail wheel. Bite the tail wheel with your teeth. Rich, why don't you help him, Rich? Let Rich do it. Yeah, Rich is comfortable doing this because we have John DeTavio on our staff. Mister, don't worry, I'll get it started before the lunch break.
Did you sign up?
Yeah.
Came loose.
Yeah, when the prop comes loose, I guarantee you there's some shafts that aren't knurled in there, some surfaces. Guaranteed. We got to give him a John DeTavio lesson.
Ah, these rookies.
Is that rubbing on? No.
No.
Do you have all these surfaces knurled? If there's smooth surfaces on the back of the washer, you're dead.
No, it's. Well, you look at it. It's knurled. It's all knurled.
Well, let's see. If you lied, you got to buy us lunch.
Oh, wait a minute.
We found a good place yesterday.
You understand about knurled? If you have a smooth, shiny surface, it'll pop every time the motor backfires. You lose it, and sometimes you lose it just enough that it starts, and then the prop comes loose. That's happened to me already on video.
Yeah, it looks like it's like.
What kind of nonsense you got on there?
It's a Phillips.
Ah.
Oh no, this is a. It's an Allen head.
It's an Allen small.
You don't think I'm going to see that? I can't tell what color the plane is. What is it, Rich, an Allen or not?
I can't tell.
My eyes are good. You want me to look at it?
Yeah, see what kind of
Take a
screw
look
it is.
at this, young fella. What is it?
That is a Phillips.
It's a Phillips, John.
Phillips.
Phillips.
Okay. Do you mind not doing mechanical stuff over there? I could be flying right
Yeah, why don't you take a flight? This looks like a half-hour job here. We got to knurl his surfaces. Get the knurling machine out. Oh, man.
Damn rookies.
Now, this is something. He makes the spinner so tight you can't loosen it up, but the prop is loose. What's wrong with that picture? You need to watch more windy videos.
I got them all.
Then the whole prop will hit you in the head when it comes loose.
I bought all the ones from
Oh, man.
Bill. I got freaking watching videos for.
Yeah, now see, I take this washer off. I guarantee you the back is shiny.
That one is, I think.
Yeah, well, that's the whole problem. And here's the problem. You see this? This is bullshit. Get an automotive wrench. Just get an automotive wrench.
I got an automotive wrench.
Well, but you're tightening it with a glow plug wrench.
I did that yesterday. When I had the other one, I went to tighten it. I had an automotive wrench. I went to tighten it, and the prop snapped. I guess that must have been a bad.
Then you got crappy props.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If that's shiny, see, and
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's. Do you have one that's knurled?
I don't know.
That's knurled.
This is the way, but look at the back. Surprise.
No, it's knurled.
It's knurled.
Yeah, okay, that's good. This is good. Prop is okay, but this isn't.
Okay.
So when you get home, get one that's knurled. Or take and put a sunburst on it. See, Chota should be teaching you this stuff. He knows. He's holding back because now he's a champion. Now, not his champion bullshit. He's like Lampione. It's going to his head, you know?
He's not just champion, he's a judge today.
Oh, Lampione champion.
They got me. No, what I do with those.
No, you should knurl it though.
I take a
You do that, right?
I take a punch and I go like this.
Or you buy a $10 engraving tool and make a sunburst. Or a Dremel tool, a file, anything. John DeTavio refuses to do that too, so don't feel bad.
No, actually the punch.
You want to know how loose that prop is right now? I bet if I go get my wrench, I could tighten it. It won't come loose. You want to see how loose it is? You want to be embarrassed?
No, I already am. I don't got to get no.
Don't let him get to you. Just ignore him.
I know that.
Rich knows better. See, I can't even have him for lunch anymore.
He's going to send this all over the world. He's going to send this tape through the universe.
You know what the guys in Sweden?
Martians are gonna know
the guys
about
in
you
Sweden,
with
they're
the prop
watching the
coming
tape and they go, "How come nobody ever killed Windy?"
And how you don't knurl your.
I said they've tried.
Did you check the spark plug?
This guy in Oregon.
Bruce Hunt.
He said to me,
Bruce
"How do you
Hunt.
put up with that?" I said, "I ignore it."
It makes you a better man.
I try to ignore him all the time.
All right, let's see if you tighten the prop up tight enough.
Oh, I think I got it. I flaunt it.
Hey! believe me, you really should knurl it and use an automotive wrench.
I know that.
Thinking actually would have just took this line and whipped it around the field. Yeah, and whipped up the other line. And all everything was going around like a tornado.
Chiotti, you did a nice job with the paint job on this. Designing a paint job, that looks pretty nice. Looks good while it's flying.
Yeah, nice.
Looks good in the air. He's only got a few flights on this, I think. This is a new...
When is Bill going to put this in motion?
Noontime.
Noontime?
Starts at noon.
I don't know why I ever listened to it.
What happened?
Mounts are stripped.
The mounts are stripped? Okay. You fly to Novanta. Save it for home. What are you going to break your ass for now?
What stripped?
The carbon.
The carbon stripped.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fly to Novanta. Be a
Do we have
man.
any JB Weld or any Loctite?
Don't even think about it.
Put 2 screws in there. That's enough. It'll hold it.
Put a blind nut in it when you get home. Do it the right way and it won't happen again.
Put 2 wood screws in there.
I've got blind nuts.
And you're hollering about me being hard to live with, high maintenance. You're hard to live with too.
I don't think I can get underneath Elliot.
You can get under there, Dave. Get under there in a minute. You're only kidding yourself. If you don't do it, it's going to strip. You take a blind nut and grind half of it off.
Oh, I know.
Glue it to a piece of wood and slide it under there and then pull it up with a stick. Then put JB Weld underneath it so it can't come out.
So we fly to Novanta?
Fly to Novanta. What do you say? Since it's your plane, what do you say? You say, can you buy 2 Ducatis this week? Oh, look at these guys. Yeah, why? Dave, why make yourself crazy? It's, you know.
I think I heard about that last year.
Yeah, but if it comes loose, what? That may be what's happening.
That's what it was. It wasn't the...
Okay. You didn't have any junk in the filter?
No. No.
Are we all signed up?
Give credit where credit's due.
All right, come on, gents. Please.
Please.
Mr. Suarez is here.
Please. Where's Suarez? Hey, Suarez is here. Whoa. Break out the Budweiser.
You don't have to do anything to keep it up the way it works.
Hey, Mr. Mitchley. What's your name?
Drugs are everywhere.
Also ask you
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Gary. How are you? I haven't seen you. Suarez.
How are you?
Hey,
you're just in time.
And I have the yellow pages.
Thank you very much. That's great, Rich. Just to give you a little bit of layout here. If you need to go into town, right back up the road to this big intersection. If you go left, it takes you to downtown Lee. Fast food places, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever. If you go up to the intersection, take a right. Just past the outlet mall there, there's a called a Lee Package Store. Cold drinks, refreshments, great sandwiches. Okay. Circle for today. We're gonna fly expert
Sign up.
in the center
Yeah,
circle.
sign up.
It's 100 feet clearance from the center all the way out. Okay? Advanced, intermediate, and beginner will fly.
The motor for you've been testing the motor for 2 years.
And when it flies okay.
Don't be a baby chickie. Just fly the damn thing.
And what's the motor you're testing?
GA65.
They work good. Mine works great.
It's starting to work.
When it stays in the airplane.
Someday it'll be
the
like
PA.
a Super Tiger 60.
Everybody wants a Super. Why don't you just put a Super Tiger 60 in it?
Oh.
Yeah, we know it as a drawer full of them in Hummel's
Yeah.
cellar. We could have took Hummel to the woodshed yesterday.
I got half a drawer full.
It's not in vogue.
Dave Eiskin's first official. in some variable wind now. It's moving several different directions at once. Nobody can seem to find the wind.
All right, Mr. Historian. How many national championships in that different? He was more of a punk.
But it's been rebuilt correctly by experts. By high-tech guys at Boeing. High-tech guys at the Boyd Paperworks.
I just don't think I'll ever forget the food that I was mixing the pot with a big skillet and
See, Dave, I can tell you one thing. When Icekins gets comfortable with this, he's going to be real easy. It's an easy plane to fly. I can see he's getting comfortable with it already. He's got a nice top on the hourglass.
Hey, no influence in the judges.
What judges? Hey, you guys are ruining my video. Get the hell out of the way. You guys should be on your knees. Dave Icekins' first official.
Well, I showed up at Brodak kind of, unannounced because I didn't know I was going till the last minute. I found out that Betty passed away when I got there. I was like, oh.
All right, Icekins! Matt Gifford's first flight. First flight in 2 years.
He's just that good. That's responsible. 10 years ago, he wouldn't have been doing this. He'd have been racing.
Some nasty air coming through there. Last minute or so, it's gotten nasty.
Yep. Yeah, I found it getting a little funky on outside loops up top. I found the same thing. It got a little swirly up top. Like it was just going along, it was going along for a ride on the outside loop on the road.
That's what matters.
Yep.
All right, Nat. Hey! All right. First flight in 2 years. Well, we're almost at the end of the first round, and everybody has flown the Novanta. Everybody here, I think. Had about 9 flights on it. What we really want to do is put that wing to the test, because we obviously, before we do any real cosmetic work, we don't want to find out that we have some internal damage that we didn't see. And we've got to check out the fuel tank, which we didn't check and we didn't flush, and there was dirt in the motor and everything on the crash anyway, so we'll have to see where that wound up. So we got a day of maintenance.
Look at him, look at how long he is. No, that's the front.
Stevie McBride on the back circle. Other than the wind being a little buffety here, and what happens, it's not consistent. It seems like going in one direction, then it goes in the other direction, and then it'll change, and then it's no wind, and then it comes up. You really, it's very inconsistent, but boy, I don't see anybody not enjoying a flying day. This has been a great flying day. Bill Hummel has really struck it big with the flyers here. Because a year or two ago we got rained out in the second round, but not this year. This year made up for it. Sounds like it's running out of fuel to me. Not that I would know. Lucky. Lucky guess. Lucky guess. Yeah, that was a smart move, Rube. Smart move. Hey, Stevie!
They're still selling VHSs?
Now that's a pattern master, right?
Bandmaster with a Kestrel body and rudder. Otherwise, it's a PM wing and a PM tail.
A Kestrel master.
Kestrel master.
You got to be careful because there's lines all over.
Oh, I know. I know.
I figure we give Big Jim his just due.
He deserves it. Believe me, he's the best there is.
Yeah, it's too bad that
he died.
Well, he was deteriorating even when he wasn't, Potassium benzenate, natural flavors, potassium.
You know what potassium benzenite is? That's what's in Drano.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You're drinking Drano Zero here.
And too much aspartame will give you Alzheimer's.
Not us. We're immune.
Is that a fact?
Not.
Some people say.
All that equal, I've been using all them years.
Hey,
17 in a
this
cup
is good
of
stuff.
You just think you won the net.
You got to drink a lot of it.
You can make your own too. You get a bucket of water and throw Drano in it, and you got Coke Zero. Drano Zero.
A little bit of molasses for color.
Lampione just thinks he won the Nats. I know, my name has been erased off the cup.
It rusted and fell off. You know that thing where you ever see that show where when people leave the planet, how long? Bobby,
69.
did you ever see?
It's almost
39 years.
Bobby, did you ever see that thing on Discovery where when people leave the Earth, how long it would take for weeds to take over and all the rats die and then all the animals die? And in a Walker Cup, your name would be the first one to fall off. Hey, Lampion's missing.
Gotta be, who's the first guy? Slagle?
Davey Slagle, yeah.
47, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Auntie
yeah.
Sharon finally showed up.
Hey, Sharon's here.
With the kids.
Oh, Sharon.
Where did they go today? Went to the amusement park, or?
They just slept late and went to the pool this morning.
Have they been here?
They've been here all weekend.
Oh, but they just haven't come out to the field.
They went to Six Flags
Six
yesterday.
Flags all day yesterday, stayed last night. Lake George. It's about an hour and 10 minutes. They went up there.
It's like the one out in Jersey? Just a big.
They're all the same, yeah.
I've never been to one. I don't know.
I was gonna say, isn't there a Six
a sandwich or something if I'm heading out?
Ask Karen. She probably needs some food.
Yeah, do you want
Ask
anything or not?
Well, take Karen with you. Let her
Yeah.
pick some stuff up.
You want anything?
Yeah, if you want to bring something back, that'd be great.
This is my second official flight. I'll judge it and I'll score it. So.
All right.
Just to be fair.
And I'll do mine next.
Phone him in, yes. Phone him in.
Oh, phone him in. It's like the
Email him.
perky, that speed thing where you phone
Email
your
him.
phone, you speed in. How ready? Let's go. You ready?
Are you ready?
He says it's playing through foul.
Where's it flying at?
Definitely out there. Let's go. Parts are gonna be all over the place.
Way behind his head. I know. Yeah. He's hitting that hard.
Wiggle rudder on it, you've got to adjust it. Does it wiggle both ways or just inverted? Just inverted.
Looks like the wing's gonna be fine.
Never know.
Yeah, the wing could fall apart once he touches down.
You'd have broken it.
By now.
Wind loop it.
I wanted to see if Iskins is going to have fun flying this. Where you think the wind is over here, it's really a little bit further over there.
Okay. It would lose it. If the composites had cracked in the crash, it would have destroyed the structural integrity of the wing anyway, right off, right?
One whole side of the wing is mush right now.
But it's cooking now.
Okay.
I know, it's cooking with gas now.
As long as the high point doesn't go too far.
Yeah.
They're going to start hot, Wendy?
We're finding out.
The way this motor works, you can get it on the first flip 20 times, but the first time it doesn't start, on the first flip, you got 100 flips start. Flip it over. Maybe we'll be on a lucky day.
I thought that's why they allowed...
No, wait, let's see if we get a lucky day.
I thought that's why they allowed electric starters now.
Yeah, they do.
Not with these spinners, they don't. When this motor backfires, it takes your arm off. Are we ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Oh, you bastard.
Fuel is the problem. Shoot video, Matt. Let's see
I
how
am.
nice one's done. At least one flight in midair with a good needle set. No, the video ain't happening. One way or the other, that's, yeah, if the wing was going to break, he would have broke. On those eights, that's about as hard as you can hit a plane. I wasn't worried about the wing break. Water nose. It was doing this a lot. Oh, yeah. You're putting it to a full stretch. There's nothing open on it. That was the whole objective.
Iceman?
I think he's really come to see, you know, what we're doing. I agree. Amazing. When that thing hit the grass, so here we are.
2 days later.
Bringing the hell out of it, using it for a taxi cab, using it for a Brazilian bottom throw. See, he's got a good rhythm. What he needs is his handle.
His handle set in about 10 flights, and you'd be...
Yeah, no, and some decent air. You really, but even in this, he's flown enough to know if it's any good. And if it isn't, hey, he got his money back anytime he wants. No problem. No, he was a good flyer 20 years ago. Nah, nobody else is flying. Let's give you a flight too.
I know he's getting comfortable because he's starting to back up on it. When he goes into stuff, he's starting to move.
Where's your 20-pound solder so I can have some, I can take some distance out of this air? Just be safe. You got very hawky air. This can bite you in a minute. I am so happy about the way this worked out.
in a lot of ways. It got him off the feel guilty stuff. And we got a we can play Dover.
That was fun. I've never floated before, so let me do one more time now.
I want Dave to fly it.
Oh yeah. Is that wing up just a little bit?
Look, something was in 50 pieces 2 days ago. I need good air to retrim it. I need to be back on the home base.
Right.
And I need to pressure test the tank, see why it's not drawing fuel.
You still making those carbon tanks?
Yeah. Anytime you have a crash, you don't know what got loose. You can't tell. But the repair didn't hurt anything in terms of flying it. You're getting good, Matt.
Yeah?
You should always look through the eyepiece. You get a better view. When you want to be a pro like Windy, use the eyepiece. Hey, we're gonna have fun at next year's Nats, baby.
Yeah.
You pit with me and send Grandpa out for sodas, and we'll make a man out of you. When he comes back, you'll be smoking a cigar. You'll have a tattoo. Be riding a Harley. Hey, how you doing? I heard Six Flags was great. Am I right? Yeah. Was it good?
It's never done this, has it? That burping at the end?
No. Okay, David.
Well, almost every shirt of mine smells like that.
Oh yeah.
So we can get it without flipping it over. God forbid.
You ready?
Press down.
Right.
Let's flip it over. Let's go full line. Flip it over.
Got it?
Yeah. Cool. You're just,
I'll hand it to you.
you're just killing time.
Oh!
I heard that.
Fell down.
What, he trip? I saw him, it was like 5 feet back.
Just hold it right there. You know if we... Just a bit.
Getting mugged, man. It's not even really wind, it's not the extra wind, it's like the turbulence. Like if you were just on the edge of the circle and you didn't look at the plane close, you wouldn't see it. Tasted none. See, now we got to do at the Build-A-Thon, you got to go out and get a day of flying where it's good air. Not a play day like this. On that Gifford second round flight, the tail started to break. And I don't want to take a chance hurting anybody. It looks like the tail is breaking. See, both sides are up now. We're just going to pack it in. It's easier to fix it without taking any chances. Live to fight another day. So it looks like that's, and we did it without crashing the plane, so now we know we gotta reinforce the tail before we fly this again. And we got about, well, we burned the better part of a gallon of fuel with 6 different people flying it, so it's been flying since 7 this morning, pretty much non-stop, so. But it really was put to the test, and I really am not happy with when I see the tail moving around like that. Or either that or bolts have come loose. We'll find out when he lands. They always say you can tell a lot about a woman by her feet.
Yeah, look at those feet. Are those great? Are those nice feet or what?
Women have provided us with fabulous, look at all these snacks. Oh my God. I'm sure Elliot bought those snacks.
No, I did.
Now it's Rich's day. He's been nosed out of first place, and now he's got to fly for it. There's no more freebies. The wind is lying down. The field just got 8 feet bigger. All the girls are lining up here to moon him. Come on, Rich.
Lace from hell.
So this actually is Rich's first walk or fly off here. He was in first the whole day up until the last flight. Oh, pressure. See, Matt, it's going to happen to you at next year's Nats. They're going to give you the bada bing. So we're going to see if Rich steps up to the plate. All those years I coached you, all those years I set your needle valve wrong, now you get to get even to me.
Got it, baby.
There you go, Matt.
You're all right, Matt. I don't care what Wendy says about
That's right. You don't care what Wendy says. Squeeze that body hard till you feel a former pop.
Whatever Wendy says, I don't
Oh, man, I wish John DeTavio was here to see this moment in stunt history. Boy, Paul Walker was right.
What did he say?
He booted him up to expert. No more sandbagging. All right, we're getting ready for the last flight of the meet. Billy nosed out. Rich on the last flight. And Rich has the last flight. And if it turns out Rich wins, this will be his first win in Expert. And we will douse him with water.
Imagine it ends up being a tie.
Oh yeah, and then they have to have a fly off. All right, even better.
Not yet.
Better give the judges some room here. Rich. Now all it's left to see is if Rich has been able to beat Billy or Billy beat Rich. Either way, it's been a great meet. Fantastic contest. Many thanks to Bill Hummel, everybody, his wife, everybody that made this contest possible. We have had a fabulous day. 3 days in the Berkshires. All right, Richard! Woo! Now, how did you let that gap in the good air interfere with that? The best air of the day, that wind laid down for you?
Where? Are you
in the woods?
Were you in the woods when I was flying? Stop.
You're now a champ. Who cares if it's your toolbox?
Here, have some more. No, not in my flight box.
Here, have some more.
Yeah.
Have some down here.
Nutcase.
So now that you're a champion, can I go put on Stuka's stunt tonight? Tell Matt Newman. Look at this flight box. Welfare flight box. Don't back up, Rich. You wait, you bite Yoda's plane, you're going to squash his plane. Good flying, kid.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
That wind was so good for you, though.
Oh,
when I saw that hourglass, I said...
Hummel says, that was a shame. He got killed.
That was exciting.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet it was. That square 8, I never seen you do that, ever. 500, they get the cooler. Go get the cooler.
They get the cooler. Oh, the boy's back.
I got killed the minute I took off.
Oh, man.
I said, holy cow, look at it.
Right, you know, when you were fooling around starting the engine, the air laid down.
Yeah, for about 2.5 minutes.
I mean, you could have gotten a half a pat in it.
Maybe a minute. And then the minute I took off, woo.
The wing, I saw you do your wing over, you're like...
I thought you got an electric shock.
The best was the clover. It kept coming in. And
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you were going to the wrong place.
What's the wrong place?
There is no right place.
Yeah, it was right place. Oh, it was fun.
What a weekend. What a weekend.
The main thing is we
You didn't even introduce us to your girlfriend.
I'm sorry.
What's the proper introduction?
Wendy, this is Sarah. Sarah, Wendy.
Nice meeting you. See? Now, well, of course, the weekend's over.
Yeah.
Where's that going? Look, you should always, as soon as you introduce your young lady
Well, she
friend,
met your wife.
Then, well, she didn't meet me.
Oh yeah, you're the.
I'm the one girls
you're the
dream
important
about at
one.
night.
Yeah. Say 3
You
gallons.
can fill up your tank.
Right down here at Texaco, $3.79 a gallon.
Cash only, though.
You bet it.
Yeah. Can you imagine being excited about $3.79, please?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you want to pull my number
Drum
out so I get
And then wait a minute, did he pick his own last time? Did he pick his own?
I don't trust him. He's peeking.
Winning number is
pick mine.
089 5
Oh.
4 7.
You didn't pick mine.
Yes.
7.
089 547. Oh, stop it!
Oh, you got that one? No, that's not it.
Good, Terry, way to go. All right, outstanding. Good, good. You're not stuck here.
All right, then this changes the other order around.
You have to change things around.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Rich, it's just not your lucky day. Hey, Rich, I drive real slow on the way home. It's not your lucky
Ladies
day.
and gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed yourself this weekend. Thank you especially to the ladies who did all the tabulating for a couple days. Couldn't have done
Hey!
To the folks who judged for 2 days out there.
Hey!
Look, my 15-second lecture. Judging is what makes meets. If everybody judged once a year, these would go much better. All right, some of you got to look a little deep and see what's going on out there. All right, we need judges desperately, folks. So if everybody did it once a year, just once, that's all we bother you. Okay? All right, enough of the speeches.
Let's hear it for the 50-50 lady.
For the 50-50
Hey!
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Bill and Ann Hummel. Yay!
We saw some nice flying out there today. Thank you for letting us watch, man. Some of those flights were incredible. And the wind, of course, was no problem whatsoever. In beginner, 5 beginners.
Yay!
Oh my gosh!
Hey!
This could be the start of something big.
we're going to go through the whole thing. We got no awards for 4 and 5, but in 5th place, Lyle Spiegel. Lyle Spiegel.
Hey!
Lyle to fly into pattern now. Okay. 4th place, Fred Fitty. Way to go, Fred. In 3rd place, Chris. Just Chris. I tried. Where is he? There he is, Sarnowski.
Don't hold back now.
Say it again so I don't...
Sarnowski.
Sarnowski, so I don't
That's
butcher it.
easy.
Are you Polish?
Congratulations.
Hey!
Chris has been flying since June.
Well, he's an old hand.
Hey!
Boot
him up.
From downtown San Francisco.
Whoa, down.
Elliot Scott in 2nd place.
He's just coming in right now. Here he comes with the ice cream.
Here he comes right now with the ice
Here
cream.
he comes.
All right. Now we have to make a big deal of it when he comes back.
Yeah, let's make a big deal.
Because he did give me $40.
In 1st place, from just down the road a piece, Perry Rose.
Hey!
Nice job. Outstanding.
He rose to the occasion.
He rose to the occasion. Good job. All right. Intermediate, we had two competitors. Tight race. 2nd place, John Pasalacqua.
Hey! Whoa, Elliot Scott. Whoa!
In 1st place with a score of?
In 1st place. In 1st place. With a score of 543, an intermediate Matthew Colin.
Whoa, Matt! Whoa! Whoa! Speech! 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 Speech!
I'm gonna boot you down a beginner again.
That's not to my
Want to do
standards.
2nd place beginner? You got that handy there?
Give Elliot his trophy.
Elliot, we're proud of you, pal. 2nd place beginner. You
Look
missed
at that
by
ice
just a
cream.
few tenths of a
I
point.
told you that $40 would do good.
Outstanding. 2nd place, Elliot Scott. Hey. Nice job.
Nothing to do with it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Put this in the picture too. Wait. Come on, get in there.
Nice job. In advance, real shootout. 6 flyers came down to
I'm
3rd
impressed.
place. Aaron
I'm
Mescal.
impressed.
Hey!
Hey!
Hope to see more of you flying. Excellent. Nice job. In 2nd place.
Did I hear old man somewhere back there?
With how many wings this time, Jim?
14.
3 wings. 3 wings. Jim Sumner.
Hey!
First place.
I'd like to thank my mother and my father.
First place in advanced. Norm Liversedge.
Hey!
Norman, way to go.
Hey!
Expert.
Boot him up. Boot him up.
All right, in expert, this was quite a. This whole thing with putting the plane together. This was quite a weekend.
Oh!
And having 13 guys fly down there.
It was only 12.
Only 12. All right. Excellent turnout. Thanks, guys, for support. 3rd place, Bobby Lampione.
Hey! Let me take your picture with the whipped cream.
In 2nd place by just a couple of points, Rich Jacobone.
Hey, Richard! Hey! Woo!
And in 1st place with a gutsy 2nd round comeback, gentleman Bill Suarez.
Hey! Woo!
Congratulations. Way to go, Bill.
Good to see you back.
Good to be back. Best junior award for the weekend. It's got to be Matthew Colin.
Yes. Whoa!
The Vermonster himself. All right. The Vermonster.
I think he's really 30 years old and he's small.
Concourse winner for today. Lots of tough choices. We picked a subtle beauty. You got to look really close at it. Jimmy Borelli's airplane is just gorgeous.
Hey! Come on, Jimmy!
Man.
Hey!
That side. Go around there, will you?
Yeah, haven't you ever been on the Academy Awards before? All right, Jimmy.
Way to go, Jim. Good job. Okay.
I want to protest. That balsa wood finish was awesome, man.
You're a craftsman. Folks, we're back here at this site September 20 and 21 for the Mass Cup. All right, right here, not at Rentham, regardless of what you read in the magazines. All right, so try to be here if you can. Love to have you. In September, it sometimes snows in this part of Mass, so bring skis. Yeah. If you want your score sheets or anything, they're over here. Help yourselves. You want to fly till midnight. Other than that, please drive safely and drive carefully, and thank you for the support.
Everyone. Thank you, Bill. Hey. Trying to get this out.
There goes the score sheet. This goes good with Ben and Jerry's. You're right.
Put something heavy on a score sheet. I'll put a beer bottle up there. We don't want score sheets messing up Elliot's ice cream. Look real close. There's a Ferrari going up the road right here. Right here. Can you see it? Let's see. Ah! I just missed it. As we leave, a Ferrari, a red one. Unbelievable. Hey, we're on the way back. Again, boy, Bill Hummel. We really take our hat off to him. He puts on a great show every year, and this has been one of the best. Well, the old Ferrari head is getting faded after all these years, but we really did have a lot of fun. Look at a nice color on his bike. Look at the paint color, Care. Now that's red, red. Red, red, red. And on our ride back, as we leave, we're only about half an hour from the field, not even. And already the skies are clouding up, and it looks like we're going to be hitting some rain, maybe. Nasty looking clouds there over where we're going anyway. But we really squeezed this contest in. We really did luck out with the weather. It seems like it was only hours ago that we were looking at the same bridge, going over the same bridge the other way, coming up on the Hudson River, and here we are going back. How quickly this trip went. Amazing. As the sky still looks a little ominous, I don't know. Guess we're going to find out. There's the Hudson River right there. And a really old railroad trestle. Check out the Lamborghini right in front of us. He just went by me like I was standing still. Very cool. He really was itching to drag race my Windstar, but I figured I'd give him a break. Boy, they have a nice sound as they go by, too. Well, it's always good to be home. Home again, jiggity jig. You see, they didn't take our porch off yet anyway. We're not going to be flying for the next couple of days because we have to go up and get our go to the Brazilian embassy. But in the meantime, boy, if we could look, Karen and Carol are out there. How many veggies we going to have here, baby? I can't believe how many vegetables you got out of that garden.
I already brought some more inside. I didn't have enough hands.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boy, I'll tell you, we're still recovering from our trip to Lee. What a great trip. Anyway, I got this in the mail from John Cafaro today. Obviously, the magazine of choice if you're a Red Bull air racer. Anyway, got some nice concept sketches, and see he's done the same thing with the rudder. And some of the things we'll take into consideration very highly. Most of all, of course, John designs Corvettes for a living, or used to design them. Some nice canopy detailing, rudder shape, which is always critical. Some concept stuff similar to the Testarossa. And some of the paint jobs. I'm sure he just sits in pearl black, orange, Lambo silver, Well, I saw that Lamborghini, that yellow one, and up in, I don't think we got much of it on a video, that there was a Ferrari just turning the corner as we went by. And of course, hey, something I think Richard Oliver should be looking at. Richard Oliver is dying to do a twin. In fact, he's already made some semi-commitment to one. But anyway, and we'll enjoy looking at this, and of course, always ideas for paint jobs, always ideas for everything. And he has sent us the, look at this, he sent us the, from Detroit, where close to where he lives, the races. Some of the inside, behind the scenes information you don't see on television. But anyway, these concept sketches, I always love these concept sketches. Believe me, I love these concept sketches. They are, and it's the interaction between several talented people that I really enjoy the most as this project is starting to unfold. Now in the next couple of days, we're going to try to lay up these carbon fiber mufflers for the Suzuki. We got some special carbon that has aluminum woven into it that's supposed to be a heat barrier for when you do this kind of stuff. Not sure if we're going to need it, absolutely need it or not. Elliot's taken home the drawings to do the sketches and inking. And we'll hopefully have that pretty soon, but in the meantime we've got some of the concept sketches that we've had. And I'm looking forward to doing that motorcycle thing. But I found out a very sad bit of information. Our passports have expired and we need to go get passports and visas, and it's quite an involved thing, so it's going to kill a couple of days away from our flying routine. It'll be worth it though in the end, I'm sure. Now we also got some pictures from Rich Walbridge today of some Spitfires. He's always looking to add to his collection, and I know he's always looking for more exciting paint jobs for his Spitfire. And I never mind looking at pictures of Spitfires, actually of warbirds, actually probably of aeroplanes. From Rich Walbridge, and we really do appreciate these pictures. Oh, also in today's mail I got a really neat thing. I got the photos that Gene Martin took at VSC, and since I wasn't at VSC, these are all pretty interesting to me. I'm going to tack that on the end of this DVD, and hope you've enjoyed the entertainment as much as we have providing it. We really did have a great time at Lee. It was a pretty special time.